everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better. The following video was taken on stream as I was trying to test everything out in the first couple days. So there will be some of me interacting with chat, but I'll try to narrow it down to make it as focused as possible for you. Hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. All right, Shurima. Grand Heist is 3.5. Killer Among Us. Round if one of the foes units was killed this round, grant their units 1/1. Okay, so we don't have the drafting here. That's just for the event. 11 rewards and gold star vessel right away. That is pretty nice. I suppose let's grab our Jhin, since... Sure, let's grab his 4-star. Support Chimps and Vampiric Scepter. Sure, we'll grab the reroll in gold. And... let's grab him and we'll try out the new event. Yay, more gold star vessels? Yes. Just got 6-star Kaisa maxed out, running with loaded dice. Feels legit S tier. Nice. Yeah, 6-star Kaisa is really good. Alright, let's see. Spellslinger spells cost 1 less. Most of our spells shouldn't be too bad, especially since they're going to be free. Summon your weakest follower. Let's... Alright, summoning our Crackshot Corsair at the start of the game is actually pretty crazy. Let's grab that. Sneak into the city. City watch, game start, the foe summons the Emperor's Dais. Alright, Marksman, Stagehand. This looks fine. We know we're going to get our Jhin. The stage is set. Yeah, a little bit. I think we will actually drop it down to ×2, just so we can actually somewhat read the lore that's going to be dropping. Let's open up with our Crackshot. Go ahead and attack like this. Although, I mean, we could already just hit that and deal 4 damage. Sure. Get rid of a blocker for them. Well, so much for that.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
All right, let's check. Does this actually work? Yes. So even if you are in combat, the people on the back do count as not in combat, so they still trigger for our extra damage. Nice. Here, let's just block and reduce down the damage we're taking as much as possible. And I think I'll actually just drop a Mana Soul Student, because our Jhin should be able to just end the game. I love this build. So many animations, though. After ×3, ×2 feels like slow-mo a little bit, yeah. Recall unit with less power than me. Phantom Prankster. Sure. It's a skill. That isn't actually... Let's look at the layout overall. So we have these 3 here. We have the Timekeeper. Okay, so you can either, like, skip for a hard route over here, or you can go around that way. This is quite the layout for a map. It'll be interesting to see how tough it gets next time. Happy patch day, friends. Yes. Let's see. Let's get our support champion here. Shyvana, Ashe, Aatrox. I think let's do a reroll. None of these really work out too great for us. Honestly, the Hero's Horn could be fine right there. Nora, Porta Pals, Nidalee. Trying to think of our different synergies. Nora's actually just fun. Let's go ahead and grab her. Champion item, Scribe of Sorrows. I mean, that is often pretty good. With Scribe, we could just drop a turn 1 Jhin. Sure. It is a little silly. Alright, so shop right there. We will not have too much gold. Steal your gear. The foe's equipped units have 2/2 and impact. Follow a lead. Round start. The foe creates 2 Demasias in the bottom of its deck. That one will be fun to go against, especially on potentially the hard mode with Deadly. Let's go here for Steal Your Gear. What's a musician without their instrument? You may desire to bare your soul before the audience, but without proper means, another will take your place. And the applause, the maestro. All right, this looks fine. All right, let's see how silly this is.
I will take this power
He
in my lady's
shouldn't be
name.
able to level, but it still should be pretty nuts. I'm glad this build still works.
Out before they know
And we can just be using this right here. I love having the 4-star. I'm so happy that he was able to get this. Brian, if you are still here, were you the one that also worked on Jhin, or is that Paulo? Oh. You know who I mean. Hopefully I have that right.
in range.
Let's go ahead and attack.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
There is art here, waiting.
All right, GG. Legion Saboteur, that should be fantastic for us. Although, if we get this, we're no longer going to get our Crackshot Corsair. Crackshot Corsair does give us extra draw. This is going to be a new... Yeah, I think we actually might not get this just because it's going to take our weakest spot away from our other cards. So even though it's good, I think I'd like the other one. I don't think they got rid of the $10 bundles. For me, some of them didn't load in initially, but other people were saying they see them. Let's head for the shop. Ooh, boarding party. That's going to be fantastic. Allied attack, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Great to always get a skill for our Jhin. That will actually be very good. For a common skill for like 200, that might be one of the best. Okay, so we can recruit set when the foe summons a unit, grow its stats to 1 more than the player's strongest unit. We can recruit Akshan when the foe plays a spell, give the units 3 power. Or recruit Twisted Fate. So I'm kind of questioning, since I'm playing Jhin, does the game know that I'm playing Jhin? And so it shows me the other 3 people that are going to be in this patch? Like, if we did Akshan, would Jhin replace him? That is curious. But also, this is them kind of, confirming that, okay, we're getting Twisted Fate and set next time. Let's try to go up against Akshan, I think. No pure coincidence on your part? Okay. I was like, that's pretty intense if that's what they were doing. Let's go here for Akshan. All right, Mystic Shot, Thermal Beam. Let's get rid of both of these. Good, but we want our Jhin. I've checked the relic bundles. It seems to be a NA issue. Sunny had no issue with it. Okay. Twisted Fate was confirmed in the trailer, but that's interesting. It was also somewhat confirmed by loading screens. So we did not get our Jhin. Let's drop Crackshot. Cost 2 less if you create a card this game. Draw 2. We're at 8 cards. Sure, let's... Yeah, we'll skip there. I think we'll just pass. So yeah, sad we didn't get our main champion. Let's go ahead and pop his spell shield.
There it is. Gotcha.
And then let's go ahead and kill him right here. That's how the conspiracy theories start. Let's go ahead and pop that spell shield one more time. And go ahead and go right here. Kind of surprised. I guess we're recruiting Akshan, but we're not fighting Akshan. We're fighting the big game Tycoon. That one was, yeah, not what I was thinking. I was like, man, Akshan really does have a lot of these ambush. All right, we can drop Jhin. He should be able to end. I mean, just these 2 units will get killed alone, so that'll be pretty good.
There is art here, waiting.
All right, GG.
Then our show will begin.
All right, right, so Akshan's favorite. Game start, create an Akshan in hand and reduce its cost by 1. That's fun. The fact that each one of these you recruit, they actually give you a power to summon them. Or at least I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. Nice. That's a good time. Slot bot or gold chest. Extra rerolls or gold. I mean, we're almost out of gold. So sure, we could actually use some. We really do need to pull off a heist. What do we want to get rid of? He is kind of the worst for us, generally. That one's a bit expensive, but Champion Draw is nice. Sure, let's get rid of the Marksman. And let's go for Grand Finale. Game start, the foe summons the clock in hand, and the player summons the vault. Play the right cards to open it and win the game. So when you play a 2-cost card, advance me 2. When I count down, I change my activation number. Countdown 24, you win the game. Interesting. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I think let's keep these 2. At the moment, it's saying we play 2-cost cards. Oh, time is at hand. So we had Akshan accidentally hit the immediate skip button. Oh, damn. Okay, so I was like, we could try to go for the vaults, or we could just try to end normally, but they have a lot of health, so it's actually going to be much harder. Sure, let's go for Nora, capture that. Let's actually try to play. Okay, so now we need to play a 4-cost to advance it twice, which we can't do at the moment. Let's go ahead and drop our Akshan.
You know how it is.
Sure, we can go ahead and play that. You need to play Eddie in this mode. We're gonna play everyone, and it'll be a good time. All right, so now let's play a 2-cost again. Now let's play a 1-cost, which they don't really have a target for us. Let's just go ahead. I mean, this will be fun to just have kind of like a target dummy and seeing if you can win without doing the vault gimmick. All right, rip to them. Let's go ahead and drop this here. I guess killing them doesn't really matter as much. All right, play a 1-cost. Thank you. That's perfect. Play a 3-cost. Let's drop this. I think we'll get rid of that landmark. Don't necessarily want to. Sure, I guess we'll send back that one. All right, play a 0-cost. Perfect. This is actually a pretty fun gimmick, not gonna lie. They're going really hard with this. Let's stun that unit, and we can block and kill that one right there. Yes, this is the adventure that's on the main map. All right, so we're close. Oh, play a 5-cost. That is. Oh wait, never mind. I was like, that's going to be really difficult for us.
Details are key.
I suppose we'll just attack. We'll get some skills going. This one doesn't really matter, but by getting some skills, we'll get some stuns for next round, so we can hold off a little bit longer. Do we want to stun anyone here? I think we'll save it for next round.
Time to go.
I think let's play a thermal beam just to get it out of hand, because we were at 10 cards. We only have 8 cards left. We kind of were drawing a little bit too much there. All right, play a 5-cost. Let's open up with some of these just to try to stun enemy units and get it out of hand. Because we're about to play another draw card, which is going to draw 3. All right, let's put that one right there. We might mill ourselves to death trying to get this to count down. All right, play a 2 cost. We cannot play a 7 cost. That's a little rough. I think let's just drop our Jhin.
Art here, waiting.
Imagine you accidentally overwrite the landmark. Yeah, that'd be a little rough. It'd be funny and tragic if they had something that could destroy your own landmarks. We're doing so much damage. It's unclobberable. Okay, that's good to know. Because otherwise, yeah, that could be a little rough. Let's play his Dancing Grenade just to get some cards shuffled back into hand.
To elevate the scene.
So he actually has a skill that's going to go off. So let's stun that one, stun the other one as well.
I will give them a show to remember.
But you can destroy it manually if you're feeling silly. Good to know. You know what? Let's just stun everyone.
Finger on the trigger. Got us covered.
This attack is... I mean, the good thing is it is weakening their board. So at least there's that. But we do keep drawing too many cards. So we're at 10 again. So let's try to get some of these out of hand. Problem is we just keep generating more. Suffering from success. All right. If we play the right card, we win. All right, we have a 4 cost, so let's just drop this here. It should count down to... Thanks for your hard work, partner. Oh, Ezreal. I will say, so far from what we've seen and a lot of the like enemy powers, this is a very imaginative patch, and seems like it's going to be a good time. Sure, let's go for a free attack with Jhin. That'll be a good time. All right, so power, Dawning Age, units have evolved, kind of hit production. Don't really want cost reduction, actually. Let's do a reroll, double explosive finale. Sure, that just seems like a lot of fun, even though that's a legendary. So Smooth Soulless is over here. Find Ezreal's contacts. Interesting. Or pursue Ezreal. Okay, so I guess he waited for us to open the vault, and then he stole everything, and then is now running off with it. Animation killing my in-game cutscene. We did slow it down a bit, but yeah, it was a little rough. If the foe has 50 plus Nexus health, they win the game. When the foe gains the attack token, they gain 15 Nexus health. This will be interesting to see how it goes. Let's go ahead and play in slow motion. I cannot remember the last time I played 1.0 or at 1 speed. Yeah, so we did all the work to get the vault, and Ezreal seemingly stole everything from us. And so now we're trying to chase him down. Let's get rid of both of these. Oh my word. I have not played in... That was the only cutscene? Oh, it was sad. Well, understandable. Let's drop it to 2. Okay, so they start at 30, and then they're just going to gain health every time they gain the attack token. We should be able to probably end right here. Actually, let's... We're at 9 cards. We'll play Akshan. Then we'll drop our Jhin. This should be a lot.
I will give them a show to remember. This way, killing blooms into our...
I can really say that I like the main adventure map. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Aim. Got us covered.
The fact that we also get the love tap is pretty fantastic for us.
Play our part. I knew you'd find your mark eventually.
Alright, GG. We might actually end up cutting this card, but sure. Let's go for power. They really want us to have power overwhelming. Round end, grant your allies everywhere 1 power. I mean, it is fine, but want something a little bit more interesting. Sure, deep cuts is a good time. So travel the dunes. When the player plays their first unit each round, if there's 5 or more units in play, the foe has a 50% chance to summon a Dune Swallower. So you can't have a lot of units, and you have to keep the enemy from having a lot of units as well. This is going to be pretty funny, especially for some decks that like to go wide. But yeah, you guys are killing it with the new content. Let's get rid of most of these. Elise might have an issue with that. A little bit, yeah. Let's actually drawing one be a little bit of an issue. We'll go for Akshan again. And we'll try to drop our Jhin. I think they'll still be able to block. Because, yeah. But still fun. Although I guess the one bad thing is now it's not actually... well, it's in combat, so it doesn't count for the explosive finale.
I have prepared something very special.
Alright, pretty nice.
There is art here, waiting.
Got us covered.
Prepare for your finale.
Yeah, 4-star Jhin is definitely feeling very strong. Yeah, I think if you're playing like a 3-star champion, then this could be a pretty challenging event. But Jhin is pretty busted, especially this build is still really, really good. Did not expect Ezreal to appear there. Yeah, which is pretty good. He was being very sneaky. The transition from Jin's level up animation to the skin is tight. Is a nice Batman skin. Sure, I'm gonna go for the Maker. We have 700 gold. Let's see here. I think I'm good. Spells cost 1 less. Sure, a lot of spells we're playing are free, but we have a couple spells. So Ezreal's then the end boss, which makes sense. He stole our loot. I'll try 1 reroll here. But yeah, we're pretty solid. I think let's actually cut the Maker, just because with the Farsight, we're already overdrawing right now, which is a little bit of an issue. The first card plays... the first card the foe plays each round costs Nexus health instead of mana. Curse of Omniscience. Ezreal Corrupted. Oh, I guess there's going to be a new new Ezreal. Well, I guess we don't have Ezreal in the game already. Alright, that's fine. I can see beyond the limits of time. I'm a god. Wow, it hurts. Saw this coming. I do like that it seems like you can have conditional powers or dialogue based on whatever champion you're going to get. Also, one thing I just kind of thought about is that we didn't actually add Akshan to our deck, meaning he's not ruining our chances of drawing our main champion. Instead, we got a power that just summons or adds him to our hand instead, which is a nice little workaround so that we don't ruin drawing our main champion by getting these ones.
I don't need rules to know good from bad.
All right, so he has Deathless, Spell Shield, Phage, and went to a 0 cost, which was a smart thing for them to play because then it didn't deal damage to them. And yeah, they try to make him very hard to get off the board. We'll see how that ends up right here. He's the only target, so literally everything is going to target him.
Our performance begins. Step into the spotlight.
Oh, he didn't want to block.
No way!
At least this one will actually survive. For now. Okay, so they have curses. Interesting.
Places, people.
Ready?
I don't think I'm actually going to end immediately. I kind of want to see a little bit more of what happens.
We must all play our
No match for a 4-star. Yeah, the 4, especially 4-star Jhin is pretty nutty,
You inspire
which is good. You want the new adventure to be approachable for people. Oh, it was right. It was a 0 cost because Ezreal normally. Oh wait, no, it was 0 cost because all their spells, the first spell every round is 0 cost. So that Icar was just doing extra damage.
Time for a true display of skill.
Let's go ahead and stun him here.
I have prepared something very special.
Oh, that is sneaky.
Watch and learn.
I was wanting to end the game by killing Ezreal,
Gotcha.
but being able to make a ephemeral copy of him while he has Deathless is just going to start printing Ezreals. Oh, that'll be fun. I'm also wondering if I can get them to
I will allow for no mistake.
kill themselves by playing a card. But nope, GG. All right, that was pretty fun. I look forward to, for one, playing through this multiple different times and going to different routes, but also seeing how crazy this is going to be for the hard mode. Because some of the stuff here is very interesting. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Look forward to playing that more and playing the Nightmare version of it. Also, yeah, it has 11 rewards, and the first one is the Demacia Star Vessel, which is pretty crazy. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, a like and subscribe is always appreciated. Also, if you want to see me playing any of this live, definitely check out the Twitch channel down below. Link is in that description. Hope you have a great rest of your day.